is John Spencer, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Keeping You in the Know. Today we're going to talk about an exciting topic, so you better buckle your seatbelt. It's going to be a lot of fun. Taxes, that's right. As many of you have probably received in the mail, perhaps in January, you may have received one of these from Wake County, your real estate appraisal of your property. Now, Wake County's likely notified you of this, maybe not. If not, you can go onto wakegov.com/portal and go through that process there if you haven't gotten it just yet, but it's likely you have. Now, the good news is that on average, homes in Wake County have gone up 20% since the last appraisal. Keep in mind that the state of North Carolina requires all counties do a reappraisal of properties once every 8 years. However, due to the growth in Wake County does it once every 4 years. What you might find is that logically that there's not going to be as big of an increase over 4 years versus 8 years. So you're not going to be quite as hit over the head with such a big increase. However, this is a good problem because that means that your value of your home has gone up 20%, quite a bit. This is a supply problem. Right now it is a seller's market. For those of you looking to buy, it's a little bit more difficult because there's not as many homes on the market, which of course, by having a low supply, that means that prices go up. So for those of you owning homes, again, that's very good. Now, the highest demand in our marketplace is the lower residential properties. Lower residential properties being those properties that are under $250,000. So homes under $250,000, because they are in highest demand, they also have received the biggest increase, which means, in value that is, and what that means is that on average prices have gone up 20% from the reevaluation process. However, under that $250,000 mark, prices of the reevaluations have gone up by about 31%. That's a huge increase. So for those of you with homes in that range, good for you, because you are a lot wealthier than you were 4 years ago. So even though you may not feel that directly in your pocketbook. Now the next range is the $250,000 to $450,000 range. That price saw an increase of about 17%, and homes in the eastern Wake area, such as Zebulon, Nightdale, and even Garner, saw the largest jump, because that's where the largest number of homes in that below 250 range are. So that's a good thing. So just keep this in mind. When you get your evaluation, a reappraisal from the county, keep in mind that 80% of those are going to be correct. 10% of them are going to be maybe on the low side, and then 10% are going to be on the high side. So the question that most people ask is that, well, I don't agree with this appraisal. What can I do about it? Well, of course, you can do an appeal to that. In the mail, they also sent you this form, which is a informal review form. It's very informal. You can complete that. You can send it into the county and use that as your means to appeal what you feel that the county valued your property at. Now, if you don't want to wait for the U.S. mail, of course, you can just go online. Again, it's wakegov.com/portal, and that's just a way that you can go through that. Now, once you finish that informal process, if for some reason you still feel that the county is perhaps overtaxing you, can go through a more formal process, and that is absolutely fine and acceptable. It's probably going to be the minority. Wake County has done a great job over the years and has stayed as close to being market value as possible, so that's very good. We're very fortunate to have that. And then lastly, if you have questions on the appeal, go to that website, make that appeal. If you're unhappy, go through the formal process. But other than that, just keep in mind that overall we're very fortunate to live in such a growth area of the country, and the value of your home going up is actually a good thing. So hope you can find a little bright spot in that. If you're not happy with it, you know the election year is coming up. You can always vote for those people that you either like or dislike when it comes to your taxes. So keep that empowerment in mind. Anyway, once again, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon.